Hey, welcome to this video. If you arrived here, you're probably searching for a view of Stansberry Investment Advisory. So I'll go over how it works and give you my 2 cents, whether I think it's a good use of your time. I'm always coming out with videos like this, so consider subscribing. And if you like my free training on the number one simplest, fastest way, turn on full-time income from home, all I have to do is click the link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you by free training if you want. Stansberry Investment Advisory. Let's dive in. What this is, basically, it's an investing newsletter run by a publisher called Stansberry Research. Now, this newsletter has been around since 1999, which usually it's a good sign. I mean, over 2 decades long. They must be doing something right. They've had different writers come and go, as these newsletters often do. But they tend to focus on more conservative investments from well-known companies. And the benefit of investing in these sort of stocks is they're a lot safer, less volatile, and that they'll generally go up in value over time as long as you have patience. And I think that's the best way to invest, is to hold for the long term. You don't want to get into short term, smaller chip stocks or even day trading. I don't think that's a good idea, at least. Yeah, it might increase, 1,000% in 1 year, but more than likely those kind of investments are just going to end up at zero, So you can see their current head analyst is this gentleman here, Alan Gula. He has an MBA, CFA, he worked for Goldman Sachs. All good stuff, but what really matters is not so much the person's credentials as can they pick good stocks. Now, like I've seen people with the cleanest credentials, backgrounds, and they're terrible stock pickers. So not a lot of information on his picks in particular, but if you look at the history of Stansberry Investment Advisory over the past decade, they've had different advisors during that time. Their picks have generally been quite good all around. A couple years ago, they did a teaser presentation for AutoZone as a car parts company. AutoZone has increased by over double since then, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. 3 years ago, they did another teaser for 4 insurance companies, and they all doubled, just about doubled since then, and are still increasing. And 4 years ago, they did a teaser for Hershey chocolate of Hershey, the company that owns those chocolates, and that's more than doubled since then. So yeah, they like to go for well-known, sure things, well-known companies. Now, one of their picks from 5 years ago, Northern Dynasty Minerals, has completely tanked, but for the most part, their picks have done quite well. Now, let's talk about the newsletter itself. So it's $199 per year, very standard. You might be able to get a discount for, $49 for the first year. They do different promotions, 30-day refund policy. Now, what will you be getting with your purchase? Well, the newsletter itself, that's delivered once a month to your email inbox, covers 1 or 2 investment ideas and some research background. You also get access to the model portfolio. That's 20 to 30 stock picks. And also give you the buy and sell prices of each stock. Stansberry Digest Daily. This is a daily newsletter that'll update you on the market. So what's going on currently, like right now, day by day, and also they'll tell you things they got right or wrong, or they've been getting right or wrong, and any corrections you need to make. So those are just updates and alerts. Lastly, you get special reports. These are long-form presentations on different topics like tax-free ways to make 500% gains. Buy the world's trophy assets for pennies on the dollar. Sometimes these reports, it could be on a stock, it could be on a company, it could be on a new method they discovered, or a particular sector they're bullish on, and these are always changing. So now, one thing I should mention is Stansberry is owned by Agora, a huge company. They have lots of these publishers and newsletters out there, and Agora does like hundreds of millions of dollars a year. But they were actually fined not too long ago for $2 million for defrauding seniors. So just so you have to keep that in mind. Not always the most ethical, but they're very aggressive But $2 million for them is nothing, of course. It's just the cost of doing business. Also, they're very aggressive in their marketing. So as soon as you purchase Stansberry Advisory, expect to get promoted to in your email inbox constantly. So I would probably use an email that I don't really care about. And a lot of these promotions will come from not necessarily Alan, but just other products from Agora. So also, and just have the discipline not to buy the upsells, because they can't be in the thousands of dollars unless you actually want the upsells. But in my experience, the basic newsletter is all you should need. And that's it. So, but look, you're here obviously because you're looking for a way to grow your wealth and, just increase your freedom, right? Aren't we all? Now, what a lot of people tend to do is they tend to jump from step 1 to step 3. So they'll take what little money they have left over from their job, which usually isn't very much after spending for the essentials, and then they'll put that into investments. I don't recommend doing that. It just doesn't make sense. Investments are something it's not money you can spend now. It's money that you'll spend 10, 20, 30 years from now. So that's what you want to think. That's how you want to think about investments, something you're going to hold for the long term. So instead, what you want to do is take that money from your job, put it into an online business. And the great thing about an online business is you can make way more money from it than a normal day job. I'm talking $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 or more per month. The sky's the limit. And most day jobs don't pay nearly that much. You obviously don't have to commute. You can work from home, which is great. And then take whatever's left over from your online business. Hopefully that can replace your day job at some point. Hopefully you can earn way more than you would be earning at a day job. And then take that and invest it, put it into investments, whether that's crypto, real estate, stocks, precious metals, whatever it is. So this is the order you kind of want to do things in. Now, if you'd like to learn how to build out your own very profitable online business, then what I suggest is click that link below. You'll see my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. I could send you my free training if you want. And this path, it's called the wealth cycle, by the way, and it's just the fastest way to achieve it. It's basically the way you achieve the most amount of freedom in the least amount of time, which is what you're here for. I mean, you don't really care about stocks so much. You just want more freedom, right? And this is the way you do it. So, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope to see you on the other side of that link, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.